नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका एक बार फिर से आपके YouTube चैनल जिसका नाम है स्टडी पॉइंट। माई सेल्फ शैलेश मौर्य। जी हाँ दोस्तों, मैं एक बार फिर आपके सामने आया हूँ कुछ बेसिक्स प्रिकॉशंस और कुछ स्टेप्स जो आप परफॉर्म कर सकते हैं किसी भी प्रैक्टिस के दौरान, और क्या क्या सेफ्टी मेजर्स हैं, कैसे कैसे आप उसको करेंगे और कौन कौन से स्टेप्स को फॉलो करेंगे जिससे आप अपने प्रैक्टिकल को सिंपल और सिस्टमेटिक तरीके से परफॉर्म कर सकते हैं और किसी भी इंसिडेंट से अपने को भी बचा सकते हैं और अपने दोस्तों को भी बचा सकते हैं। यस डियर माय स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू द बेसिक safety measures which you should follow during the performing any experiment, and by following these safety measures you should keep yourself safe as well as your colleagues also. So try to understand the basic precautions which we should perform during performing any experiment. So first precaution or the first safety measures is what? That you should wear lab coat. Each and every student must wear lab coat during performing any experiment. If it is required, you must wear gloves as well as goggles. And the next step, while the use of test tube, lot of precautions should be used while performing any experiment by the use of test tube. Always try to hold the test tube with an instrument known as test tube holder. As I have already explained about the test tube holder, the basic equipments which are used in the laboratory in the previous video, so you may watch that video and understand about the basic equipment. So this is a test tube holder, and always try to hold test tube with test tube holder like this up to its neck. Any experiment, any reaction if you are going to perform by the help of test tube, you must hold it with test tube holder to avoid any incident. Okay, so this is a test tube holder and you must hold the test tube with test tube holder. Never try to hold the test tube with this instrument which is known as tongue. Never hold this instrument with the tongue, otherwise if you press the tongue, your test tube may get breakdown. So avoid to hold test tube with tongue. It should be prohibited. Always use test tube holder to hold the test tube. If it is required, it may be also used to hold the boiling tube. If it is required, it must be also used to hold boiling tube, but it may be quite difficult because if we fill up the chemical inside the boiling tube, it may be skip out. That's why it should not be hold with the test tube holder, but test tube must be hold with test tube holder. Okay, first precaution. Second precaution is while heating any reagent inside the test tube, what we have to do, just I am going to show you that while heating any reagents, we must keep the mouth of test tube away from yourself as well as our colleagues. I am just going to take a small amount of water and try to heat it. Just see. So while heating this, the mouth of test tube must be away from us as well as from our colleagues. This should not be done like this. Otherwise, if any chemical may be get heated, it may be spill out of our mouth. So during heating any reagent, the mouth of test tube must be away from yourself as well as your colleagues like this. We are going to heat. And one more step, while heating the any chemical, the heating should be not continuous like this, just continuous heating. No, it should be in several duration. Should after removed, means the test tube must be removed for certain duration of time after small heating like this. So heating should be done. And in next step, inhalation, that if any gas is involved, we have to detect. Then direct inhalation like this should be avoided. The detection of any gas evolving must be done by waving the smelling gas by your palm or your hand, so that its less amount must be enter in our nose and we should feel that, because there are certain gases which are harmful for us, and if we inhale them directly, it may cause a certain incident to us. So to avoid this, we must not to inhale any gas directly. We must wave the gas by your palm, so that a small quantity of gas may be enter inside our nose and we may feel the smell of that gas. Okay. Next steps I am going to show you that while filtration of any substance, how we should use the filter paper for the process of filtration. As you know, this is a filter paper and this is a tip. So for the process of filtration, the filter paper must be made in this circular form like this, and it is very easy to make it. And keep the filter paper mouth above the mouth of the funnel. The mouth of the filter paper must be lie above to the funnel like this, and the chemical should be stored or poured inside the filter paper must be not above than the surface of the filter paper, otherwise it may be spill out of the filter paper. Next thing, while the process of filtration, do not pinch anything or just like the motion of any object inside the chemical which is going to be filtered, otherwise the filter paper may be get breakdown. So while the process of filtration, do not try to disturb the process of filtration. Once it should be used, it should be kept relaxed without any disturbance, so that the process of filtration should be done in a proper and systematic manner. So these are the basic safety measures which we are going to perform during performing on experiment. By performing these safety measures, we must keep ourselves safe as well as our colleagues. And these are the safety measures, precautions which should be followed by each and every student during his or her experiment. I hope you are successfully able to understand that how safety measures are important and beneficial for each and every student if they perform itself during performing any experiment. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.